video I'm going to show you how to do Project 5. Project 5, I've already downloaded the instructions and I've already downloaded the data, the zip file. It's going to take a bit of time for that to download, maybe 15 minutes at max. Depending on your computer, it might be even faster. I've downloaded it and I've actually put the data onto my desktop. I extracted it all and put all the data onto the Orange County data file. So here's all the data. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start over here, and I am going to start my ARC catalog. In an ARC catalog, what we're going to want to do is we're going to create an empty file geodatabase. But first we're going to have to create a folder, and I've already connected to the proper folder in ArcGIS. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call it Orange County. Okay? Inside that folder, it's basically like where I'm going to save data. So inside the folder, I'll come over here and I'm going to make if you take a look at it, where this little highlighted area is not correct. It should have been a box around this Orange County. So inside the Orange County folder, I'm going to double click and create a new file geodatabase called Valencia files. Okay. Now I want to get all this data that I downloaded to my desktop into the file folder. Now, what you're going to end up having to do is actually go to Windows Explorer, and I'll switch over. So I'm going to go to Windows Explorer, make that bigger, and I'm going to take all of this data that's from my desktop, and I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to put it on my C drive, Esri Press, ArcGIS, Orange County, and I'm going to put it here underneath of it. Okay? Now, when I do that, and I go back to my Orange County folder, here's the thing, is Arc Catalog and GIS is a little bit funny. Notice nothing showed up here. So I'm going to open up Arc Catalog, a new session of Arc Catalog. You can close this one down and bring it back up. And when you go to the ArcGIS and the project Orange County, now it's there. Arc Catalog and Map are funny that they don't refresh properly when you're managing data. So if it doesn't show up the first time, close the folder down or close the program down, Arc Catalog down, and bring it back up. Now you have the same files as I do over here. So you can see that I have all of this information. There's some information that's not there, and we're going to get there. I created extra layers. If you're looking at the instructions, I created a few extra ones in shape files so that they're not over here. And that's okay. All right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to start to import some of our feature classes. So I'm going to click on the database. I'm going to right click and I'm going to import multiple classes, or feature classes multiple. And when that pops up, I'm going to go to my folders, and it may make you connect. Mine is right now, so I'm going to connect it to the C drive, Esri Press, ArcGIS, Orange County, and I'm going to say I want to bring in multiple ones. So in the instructions, I'm going to shift this over, it says hold down the basin, it's a census block, FEMA, Orange County parcels, PLSS, and TOPO. So I'm going to hold down I'm going to pick it and hold my shift key, FEMA, oops, it appears that I'm missing some of them. Hold on. It appears that I forgot to bring over some of my files. So I'm going to back up and I'm going to close this out and open up the file again. Open up ArcGIS or Arc Catalog again. So when you're copying over, make sure you copy all of your files over out of that database. It appears that I did not, and that's why I was missing so many files. So let this open back up, and now you can see I've got all the rest of the files that I had before. So all right, so I right-click on my Valencia files, and I import multiple feature classes. When that pops up, it's going to, I should already be connected since I've connected previously. So I click on the folder, and there's all my files. So I'm going to say I want the basins, the census blocks, the FEMA, the PLSS, the orange, and the topo. And I'm going to add those to my database. So I selected all of those. The layers is I've created from previous classes. So now it should say, oops, I didn't mean to pick the XLS. So there we go. I'm going to add those. When that pops up, it's going to populate this area here, and it should look like this. So I got my basins, I got my census block, my FEMA, my PLS, Orange County parcels, and a topo. Don't worry if it's not in the exact order as this one over here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click OK. Whoops. Now when you click, okay, so apparently my computer's, hold on. It appears my computer's low on memory, so I will have to restart this video taking up at this place. If you've done what I've done, down here at the bottom, mine canceled out, but you should have a little green check, and it should say feature class added to GeoDatabase. And it should end up looking something like, hold on, should end up looking, showing that you have all of this in the contents area. So the next video is I'll have this up in the contents area, and we'll move on to the next step.